Buying a house is an exciting event in your life and will most likely be the largest purchase that you'll ever make. For these reasons, you need to be aware of and avoid common mistakes that buyers make. Hi, I'm Gordon Baker with RE/MAX Alliance Group, and today we're going to talk about the 6 mistakes that buyers need to avoid when buying a house. Number 1 is not getting pre-qualified before you look. We all have an idea of the price of a home that we think we can buy. Maybe it's based on what a friend or coworker paid for a house, and you think, if they can afford it, then I can too. Not a good idea. What you really want to know and find out is, what will my monthly payment be? Then you can see if that fits into your monthly budget. This will be determined obviously by the price, but also by the interest rate, down payment, taxes, insurance, and monthly HOA. For example, a buyer's interest rate can vary between 0.5% and 1% depending on their credit score, down payment, and loan program. That can easily equate to $200 additionally per month. That's why it's critical that you talk to an experienced loan officer who can guide you in which loan program is best and help you determine the monthly payment for your individual specific circumstance that corresponds to a certain price point. Another reason to get pre-qualified is that a seller will not even look at your offer unless it's accompanied by a signed pre-qualification form. And lastly, do you want an extended stay in the doghouse? Let your spouse fall in love with a home only to find out that you can't afford it. And number 2 is not considering resale. If this is your forever home, great, but keep in mind that at some point you may want to downsize, relocate, or move across town to be closer to family. So if you find that perfect home, but it backs up to a major highway with noise, or it might be a 3,900 square foot home with 6 bedrooms, great for a family, but a tiny backyard, or what about a 2-story home in a 55-plus community? That's a choice you may want to rethink. Something that you can overlook might be a major obstacle for the next group of potential buyers. Number 3, not seeing past the staging and emotion-grabbing upgrades, or not overlooking cosmetic flaws. Remember, sales in real estate are based on emotion, and then we justify it with logic. When you fall in love with a house, ask yourself why. Is it because the floor plan and the layout are perfect, or the size of the backyard is just right? Or is it because they have staged it with your favorite furniture and paint colors and favorite backsplash pattern? On the other hand, are you turned off because you hate the family room that was painted bright red, so you discarded it when a small investment would give it a totally different feel? You know, especially when there's low inventory, you need to look past those distractions and cosmetic flaws where a modest amount would totally transform a house that at first didn't jump out at you. Number 4, not doing research on the neighborhood and the area. Sure, the house is perfect, but what about the neighborhood? Besides buying the house, you're buying into the subdivision and the area. You're buying a house that is X number of miles from the freeway and has a certain crime level, now, good or bad, and falls within a range for the quality of schools. What are those numbers? Consult the buyer's advisory for criteria and suggestions, which includes talking to the neighbors. They'll be more than happy to talk to their future new neighbor, and I promise you, they'll spill the beans. Number 5, not understanding the ongoing cost of ownership. This is not like renting, where you have the owner on speed dial, so when the AC goes out, the water heater breaks, or the HOA sends you a letter saying the house needs to be repainted, you simply make a phone call. These are issues that you'll have to deal with as a homeowner. Now consider the following items that will periodically need replacement along with their cost and average life. First is the roof, then the water heater, the air conditioner, of course, exterior painting, refrigerator, washer and dryer, and the dishwasher. Now this comes out to roughly $1,900 per year that you'll need to be setting aside. A good rule of thumb is that you should be saving 0.75% to 1% of the purchase price of the home per year for home maintenance. And number 6 is buying items on credit during escrow. You did everything right, got pre-qualified, found the right house within your budget, and now you're just waiting to close. But obviously, some new furniture, a new refrigerator, or who knows, maybe even a car would look nice in your new home, right? Not so fast. This will increase your debt, possibly change your credit score, increase your debt to income ratio so that you no longer qualify, or it may increase your interest rate. So freeze your credit purchases until you close on your new home. So here's what you should do. Get pre-qualified before you start looking. Consider the resale appeal of the home. Look past the staging and overlook the cosmetic items that can be fixed. Do your research on the neighborhood and the area. Be aware of the ongoing costs of home ownership. And lastly, keep your credit cards and credit purchases in lockdown until you close. Have you found these tips to be helpful? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions about finding a home or questions about these suggestions, give me a call. Gordon Baker, 480-326-8571. And as always, remember to like and subscribe to keep receiving helpful real estate information. Thank you.